When you guys hear sizzling and cracking, just know you messed up somehow. What up guys, welcome back. So I officially screwed up my pipe. I was on a ride, and after I had finished, I wanted to clean the bike up a little bit. So I took out my microfiber towel and started cleaning up. Then I got a phone call, so I left the microfiber towel on my tank, and when I came back, it had slipped off and fell right onto my exhaust, which burned in the microfiber. So I'm upset that I have to remove this beautiful gold color, but I heard the color comes back, so I'm not too worried about it. This is my first time doing this, so I've never done it before, so I'll share the results with you guys as well. So as you guys can see, it's burned on pretty well. I also have some tree sap is what it looks like. This is the first thing that happened on the bike that I wanted to remove, but it was so small I just said forget about it. But now that this has happened, I'm going to remove both of them. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to use a razor blade to scrape off as much as we can. And once we do that, then I'm going to go ahead and use a red Scotch Brite pad going with the grain to remove everything and get it back to a clean finish. So I've never done this before, so let's go ahead and see what happens. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and use this thin razor blade. This is from my shaving kit. It's not as thick as a razor that you get from a contractor's knife or like an X-Acto knife. It's much thinner, but it should work. So let's see what happens. After I go ahead and scrape everything, I'm gonna go ahead and use some WD-40 and take it off with this 3M Scotch Brite pad. So let's get to it. I'm gonna start removing all this with a razor. Let's see how it works. So it's coming off pretty good. I'm actually really surprised. I thought it was gonna be too flimsy, but as you can see, everything's coming off really clean. So I'm literally just scratching it with the grain. The grain is going up and down, so I don't want to go this way. So let's get everything off as much as I can. That's coming off pretty good. Alright guys, so I just finished using the razor blade, and it got majority of the stuff out, which I'm really excited about. You don't really see it too much more. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a Scotch Brite pad now, just to remove the little remaining residue that's left. Alright guys, so since the razor did most of the work, I'm not gonna go a full revolution just to like scuff it up fully. There's just very minor stuff left, so what I'm gonna do is just kind of nick it and see if it comes off. So let's see what happens when I do that. So I'm going with the grain. So it is coming off. Let's get the bottom of it a little bit. Alright guys, so let's see how it looks now. Wow, that looks good. So we got a little bit right over here. Let's get this off as well. All right guys, so I just finished. I got the little tree sap off right over here. Looks beautiful. I went ahead and did this entire area. I did the best I could blending it in, but it literally looks and has the grains of the existing pipe. So I'm really excited that it came out like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a ride right now. I'll show you guys the aftermath of the heat cycle and see how it looks, because obviously right now you could see the areas that I went ahead and scuffed off. So I'm really curious to see once I heat cycle it how it's gonna look. So guys, check it out. So just riding to the rock store, which is about a 45-minute drive from where I am. Look at the exhaust, guys. It's already browned, close to how it was before. I think by the time I get back, it should be exactly the same as it was before. Alright guys, so after riding about 120 miles, the exhaust is about 70% back to its original color. I'm really excited and happy with the results. I was going to buy different grits for the Scotch brite pad. I'm glad I just went with the red one. I believe the amount of pressure you apply makes a huge difference. So being that I had a microfiber cloth on, it did bake into it, but maybe having, for example, the bottom of your shoe burn on might be a different process. You might have to apply more pressure or maybe use different grits. But if you guys do drop a microfiber cloth on, just know that using some WD-40 and a red Scotch brite pad will be enough. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Until I see you guys on the next one. Peace.